field number 2. We are here. So let's see, we've got, according to this thing, 44 inches of bale. So that's most of the bale out of the first field. Let's see, we'll start this thing up.
Let's go to one bale really fast.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this in 5th gear because I don't want to choke it too much. I already had to stop in the front field and unplug it once. But this is my first day ever around baling second. Yeah, at 50, it's climbing, yeah. This is my first day ever around baling field number 2. So we're getting the hang of this. And my passenger here is one of Mechanic Steve's kids. They're off getting, his brother and Steve are off getting Slurpees in town. Then Steve's gonna do some baling. So this baler, for those who aren't regular viewers, it's got a bent bar underneath that pickup for the stuffer feeders. So it bounces quite a bit unless there's the weight of a bale in there holding it down. Okay, watch that net wrap there spin through the hole. And it should stop. Lift this, belts will stop when the declutcher kicks in, bails out. Just like Farming Simulator. This IRL DLC, man, the graphics are great, but it's really expensive. Alright. And we're going, it's eating hay. We'll try to even this out somewhat. I'm still getting the hang of breaking hay and doing all things associated with it. Oh, I botched that turn. That's what shuttle shift is for. We'll just back up into these people's yard. Alright. Alright, this is a pretty tall windrow by my standard, so hopefully this will... Okay, yeah, we gotta drop a gear here. I think, yeah, I stopped at a time, it's still going in. And mash your clutch there. Okay, note to self, don't make windrows quite this tall. Okay, we're gonna drop several gears actually. But hey, we're doing it. Get it? Hey, we're doing it.
This is all hay.
Yeah, it is. We need more on the right side of this though. We're gonna turn like that. And this is gonna be a pretty fast bale. It's already up to 44. But that's because it's 46. Yeah, shows what I know. Because this is some dense stuff. So for those wondering, this tractor, we're at a little under 1,800 RPMs right now. And I mean, it barely feels it back there. I say that, it's working, I can tell that, but it's working very comfortably. It does not feel like it is straining at all. Unlike this pickup, which is choking down probably way too much. Hey, that's why I say first time ever running the round baler. Still the first time. I've done several fields, but it's still, well, one field. Still the first time. Okay. So what are we up to now? 54? 54. Yes. So how many's left until we get to 60?
You need to add?
Yeah, how many do we have to add?
16. No.
You're close. 6. It's alright. I mean, it might be 16. I'm really bad at math. Alright. We're getting there.
16 will be. That's 70.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get a better view of this for the camera. Okay. Yep. It's wrapping. I gotta figure out what that grinding noise is. I kind of wish it did not do that.
That's 60.
Yeah, okay, so it stops at 60. That's very good, thank you. Yeah, Mechanic Steve did a great job of fixing this. It's worked great ever since he messed with it. We could gain a gear here. Temperature range is good on the tractor. not showing us the light that indicates it needs more RPMs or anything. I don't want to run the baler. I talked about this in the other videos. For anyone who didn't see that, I don't want to run the baler at 540 until I fix that bent bar because it vibrates quite a bit, but it seems fine at lower RPMs. I actually just diagnosed it this morning, so I haven't really had a chance to fix it yet. Man, this thing will eat some hay. These windrows are pretty much as big as what I can get under the tractor. I don't know how big they compare to most people that bail on YouTube, but...
Like 52.
52, yes! I don't know if you guys can read the screen on camera.
I was about to say 8 over.
Yeah, now say, hey, you're getting this. Yes. I wonder how tall these bales actually are. Because I know the calibration, when I did it, I guess I was off by a little bit. But for a change, that didn't seem to cause the problems this morning. Okay, now that roll's gonna start spinning in there. What a lovely sound. Alright, it didn't cut. Shoot. I was afraid of that. Alright, that's okay. I can cut it manually. We're going to fine tune this. But we're not there yet. Yep, that's it, alright. So what's happening here is this wrap, there's a knife that drops down and kind of severs it. Sometimes it doesn't drop down. Or drop down far enough. Man, that's just kind of a big furry mess. All right, so my concern is on the next bale, it may or may not tie, may or may not wrap properly. Sometimes when I have to cut this, I guess I don't sever it quite smoothly enough or something, so the net wrap doesn't go where it's supposed to. But all right, we'll give it a shot. All right, come on in. Can you get that door? Perfect. All right, I'm gonna spin that bale a couple times to pull in that last bit of net. Should roll out. I think I felt it. All right, we're reset and ready to go. Yeah, that one's got a trail of net wrap coming off it there a little bit. It wasn't the cleanest cut in the world, but it'll be all right. Make sure, is this still? Yeah, it's going. Sometimes this camera like turns itself off. Okay. Not that I really know what the heck I'm doing. I'm pretty happy with the way these bales are looking now. Like I said, this is my first time, my first day around baling, but I've seen far worse bales. And this was a pretty cheap baler too. Majorly need more on the left side though.
Oh, that's going weird.
Yep, alright, that's plenty. Yeah, see, we try to keep these two bars level, but you're right, now we do need more on the right side.
Now we have more.
Yeah, they're pretty even. A little more on the right.
Now.
I think the more even we can keep these, the better the looking the bales that come out. Already up to 40. Man, with these wide windrows, we are covering some ground. 56? Alright. Pick up a couple more gears here. There's a partial windrow over here because this is a kind of oddly shaped field, and also I didn't mow all of it because there's some spots that are like solid brush growing up in it. Oh yeah. Alright, I bet we're gonna dump this bale before the end of this little windrow here. What do you think? Right here, because there's not that much.
No one stops at 58.
Yeah.
Now that
Yep. Alright, 58.
we'll go back to that before this little track.
There's a very disconcerting sound.
The bale should it's not. It's crazy.
There it goes. Yeah, it did, I want to say tie, but I guess technically wrap. It did wrap properly this time. Okay, that's a lot of hay. Yeah, it's eating it though. I have no idea what kind of net wrap this is. It came with the baler, but it looks just like the Vermeer stuff I bought, and hopefully it will work. All right, I'm going to shut off the PTO there. Okay. Hey, we might be done with this field by the time your dad and your brother get back, because there's just, what, 4 more windrows over here?
Looks like it, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Pretty big.
I'm going to eat this little bit of hay I missed on the turn. Alright, here we go. Baler's on. I'm going to turn this too sharp here, or too wide. Hopefully it'll wolf that down. Okay, this is a really thick windrow. Yeah, I went a little crazy with the rake here. More power! Man, that is pretty much, if I can get the tractor over, it will eat it. Just low ground speed. Already up to 42, 44. Need a little bit more hay on the right side. I will have to remember to make windrows smaller. We're actually doing this in first gear. Yeah, it is. It's climbing fast. We're gonna miss a little bit of this. This is what happened when I tried to merge 2 windrows together, and I guess I missed a little bit. Good thing this thing has a very wide pickup on it. .56. Yep. Let me back up a little bit here. Spit some of that out of the pickup. There's the belt stop, bale's out. Yep, we're wolfing it down. blow all this dust away.
One lot of hay.
Yeah. Aren't you glad we're inside this nice cab? Otherwise we'd be breathing all this. Hope it's not about to start raining or something.
It'd be so bad for the hay balers.
Yeah. I might have overdone it. Nah, I mostly ate that. Hey, it's no longer snowing hay over here. That's because we're going into the wind now. I got to adjust that pickup a little bit. It's hitting the ground. Hang on. Wonder why that is. It wasn't doing that earlier. Alright, we should be good. Okay. You got it? Yeah. You're pulling on it from closer to the hinge, so it's a little hard to get the leverage on it.
Right it up. This will be
Yeah. Well, I got some stuff to fix on this. I got to adjust that pickup a little bit, adjust how high those wheels are. It's almost like they came loose or something and slid. And I got to adjust that bent bar that's making it shake.
inches and it's gonna go.
Yep. Wow, it is getting really windy really fast out there. I can see all the trees.
You can see all the trees going this way. This is a humongous power hill.
Yeah, it is. That's why we're doing it in second gear.
You know what?
Wonder if I'm gonna hit this tree. I mean, it's a junk tree, so no one's gonna be mad if we do. I just don't want to damage anything. Stupid tree.
You didn't hit it.
Good. There we go. Another bail out. Yeah, I'll get the hanger raking hay. Many things in life take more than a few tries to get just right, but that's okay. Wow, it's already it's already counting. It starts at 30, it's already up to 32. This windrow thins out here and ends. I don't know what that is, but I made it a point not to bale it. A massive pile of roots of something or other. There's been some pigs out here chewing up this field. Turn that off till we get up here.
You don't want to run over that rock pile with your rubber machine.
There's a, yeah, we don't want to hit those. You hit a rock pile?
I said if.
Oh, if. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. There's supposed to be something called a slip clutch. You know what a slip clutch is?
Nope. I know
All right.
clutches.
So it's very similar. There's these two plates held together like this, and the point is if they're both turning and something grabs this one, it goes like that. So it kind of like absorbs the force. This is supposed to have a slip clutch in it. Well, I know it has a slip clutch, but I don't know if it works or not. I try it because they're stuck together. If water gets in there, they rust together. And I don't know if mine is rusted together or not. I tried to free it. I don't know how successful that was. Since then, though, I learned more about them, so I should really take it apart and make sure it's loose. Already up to 38.
40.
40? Nice. Yeah, I don't dare go much faster. I mean, that's spreading out across the entire pickup.
If you went fast, the machine back there wouldn't get all this thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't get it, but it would try to get it. And it gets jammed in there, like when I had to spend like 20 minutes fishing stuff out of it earlier. I bet that was fun to watch from the air conditioning. Already up to 50. Hey, I've noticed this doesn't grind spinning net wrap if I drop the RPMs, the speed of the engine. Oh no, error. Okay, well, that's alright. It's doing most of them now. That's an improvement from before. Thank you. An improvement from when I was doing none of them. Yeah, it's getting all mashed up. Oh, why is this happening to me? You know what, the machine's working though, so I can't really complain too much. Buying this machine was an incredibly huge gamble, and famous last words, it seems to be working out. At least if it dies now, I've only gotten more bales than I did last year. All right. Here, grab it further. Yeah, you got it, nice. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, second gear seems a lot better for this.
Like if you went faster, but it would get some of the hay, but it wouldn't get all of the hay.
Yeah, what's really fastest is eating as much of this as possible, as fast as possible, without actually plugging the baler. Because traveling a little faster, oh, that's a pretty nasty stick right there. I'm gonna hop out and grabify that. Stupid trees. Get out. All right. Probably best that one did not go through the baler. Perfect. Hey, you're getting the hang of it. Thank you.
You didn't want to get that stick on it.
Yeah, I was fairly concerned about that because I remember mowing that stick. It was a small tree, and I hit it, and I couldn't find it after I hit it with the mower, and then I couldn't find it later when I was raking hay. It's like, oh no, that one's gonna go in the machine, but I'm glad we caught it now. I think that's the only missing tree-like thing there is. I could be wrong. There might be another one, or worse, one that I don't know about, but I think that's it.
There's a lot of hay in this already, though.
Yeah, there is. It's up to 40.
42.
42?
Like as soon as
you know, anytime you say whatever's in it. Okay, that's a lot of grass.
Set 46.
Nice.
2 seconds later, it's pretty.
Yes. Pretty even, needs a little more on the right side though. I don't think this right here is quite enough to trip it, but maybe. All right, we're gonna clean up some of this mess. Way, stupid tree. Do not go in the baler. Alright, that could have been bad.
You saw it like going into the baler, you would just stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise people would be like, oh, you know, Dale Chucky 2009 bales trees and wonders why his hay equipment's always broken. And they'd be right too. Yeah, no, it's not. You know, when I got out, just since the clouds came out, it cooled down so much. You know what, actually, I'm going to adjust that pickup one more time. Thank you very much. I raised it up a little too high. There. Alright, that's a fairly tall windrow. Yes, hey, that's a good system we got going. Thank you. Try in a second. I might regret this.
This thing's only up to eat hay. If it eats the grass, it's okay. You don't want anything cold, like you don't want people sticking in it.
Yeah. The other thing is the people who buy this stuff, you know, the animals will mostly choose what they do and don't want to eat. And if there's like sticks and stuff left in the manger after they've been fed, then they'll complain to me about it. And rightfully so. Alright, come on, drop. Here. Alright, that's okay. Cut that real fast. Stupid tree parts. Alright, we'll roll that bale so it'll get the last of the junk, or the last of that net wrap. Out it goes.
Steak and Daddy.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I want to get.
I know, I have no idea where they went off to. I was going to say, if I'm not careful, I'll plug this just in time for them to get back here and make fun of me. Because they'll be underneath that pick, begin fishing hay out of it. Now, if we don't hear from him for a while, we'll give him a call. We won't do that third field without him. That leaves, what, 4 more windrows over here? I have no idea where they are. I think they might have gotten lost, but I told your dad specifically how to get back here to this field. And he knows if he can figure it out, he can go in that field and walk over. Because there, down through there, is a space big enough to walk through, but I can't fit the tractor through there. You kind of see there's a little path. Oh, hey, look, right there.
Yep.
Sorry to be Mechanic Steve, and for a change, I'm not outside of something broken on the side of the road. Alright, so when they come up to us, you're gonna have to trade off with your brother if he wants to ride, but that's okay, because you'll all get to go have your Slurpee. Does that sound good?
Sounds good. But if he doesn't want to trade off,
then alright, cool.
then just do it by yourself.
Okay, no, that sounds good.
Then he'll probably want to do it.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to love riding the tractors. Still do, actually.
It's fun, but when you do it for a couple hours,
yeah.
It's boring.
Yeah, drive around, Steve. Alright, well, whatever. Man, this thing is wolfing down the hay. I'm feeling, I might regret this, but I'm going to try it going up a gear.
Instead of going around, you're just waiting.
I wonder what they're doing. Go around! I don't know, maybe they just want to watch. Maybe Steve's in the middle of reading a very interesting owner's manual. Oh, no, see, they can hear me. I say that, if I read more owner's manuals, I would have to bother Steve less.
Either saw you or me going like this. I'm like this.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Then go around.
More on the left side!
Doing good stuff.
Yeah, this might be a slightly uneven bale. Are they coming up this side? I can't really see.
I don't know. I can't really see though.
Alright. No, they're like halfway up here. It's like your dad can't decide if he wants to drive up here or send your brother running up and trade places with you. Alright, already up to 52, need more on the right. Need a lot more hay on the right, or is a lot more hay on the left. This bale might be a little cattywampus. It's alright, animals don't care.
As long as it's hay.
Yeah.
Not so.
They don't mind.
That's even that.
So I think they're waiting, so we're going to drive around. You know, don't go behind a machine like this because that gate goes up, and if whoever's driving doesn't know you're back there, either the gate will hit you and kill you or the bale will roll out and crush you. So if you ever have to run behind one of these, run way back around. You probably knew that, or else go in front of the machine. That's 10 times better.
Oh, kind of.
See ya. Alright, drop. There it goes. Hey, it worked. That bale took a surprisingly long time to complete, figuring in how dense this is. Maybe I just got used to the super dense windrows that barely fit under the tractor. Now your dad's driving up. I think he's gonna meet me at the end of this row. Alright.
When I get my stuff here,
Heck yeah. No, that's what I would do.
I'm gonna ask him.
I think you got me some tea.
Probably. Nope.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? Like, you can just go around.
Yeah. Gonna turn the baler off so we're not making a sharp turn and hammering that the U-joints in that PTO shaft. Make it easier on the tractor here. But you know what? We're not starting that in fourth gear. That's a pretty beefy windrow. I dumped a big pile of hay here with the rake. Oh yeah! It's eating it.
Good.
All right, we're through it. 4th gear. Hey, I'm feeling just confident enough in my round bailing abilities before we break something. That's how it always goes. You're like, oh, I got the hang of this. And you cruise along for about 30 seconds and bang, and the whole machine's shaking and something's broken.
Well, if it breaks anytime, break in about a couple seconds because we'll be right next to the dash.
Yeah.
You know, if it broke all the way over there.
We're gonna go bother your dad. You're gonna enjoy Slurpee. I'm gonna hopefully get some tea. And we're gonna see what is new. Where's Mechanic Steve? All right, cool, we're here. Woo, all right. It's working great.
Cutting every time?
About. I had to hop out like twice, but that's however many bales.
Oh, good.
So, oh, sweet, thank you, man. Woo.